Hey guys, TechnicPackMod here, and this is my video on how to install Tekkit Lite 0.6.0, convert it to a multi-MC pack, and install shaders. So let's get started. First, you're going to want to launch the Technic Launcher, and you can grab that at technicpack.net, and then you want to pick Tekkit Lite, Options, Use Developmental Builds, memory allocate whatever you want, and hit OK, and then I'm going to hit Login. Now normally that would have downloaded all the files necessary, but because I've already launched Tekkit Lite, those files should already be downloaded. All we have to do is wait for it to launch. Okay, great. Now that we have it launched, I'm going to go ahead and go in here and have a look at Minecraft Forge. And you can see it's using Forge Mod Loader 6.6.2, and then we're using Code Chicken 0.7.3 and Not Enough Items 1.4.7.0. So to convert this into a multi-MC pack, it's pretty basic. I sneak to the file where everything's stored just by clicking the texture pack button. It's a fast, easy shortcut that you can use. But next, what you're going to want to do is open up your multi-MC. Now I'm going to create a new instance, 1.4.7. I'm going to call it Tekkit Lite 0.6.0. Go ahead and hit OK. And then I want to, wherever that went, there we go. Now I want to edit mods, go to the Minecraft jar, and pick MC Forge. Now you can see I want to be using the same version as Tekkit Lite. So if you go back to your mods list, right here you can see that it is using 6.6.2.534. So that's the exact version I want to be on, and that is the latest version in fact. So that's going to go ahead and download. I can hit done. Actually, no, I don't want to hit done because I'm not quite done there. So now, what you want to do is you want to run that just to make sure that it generates all the necessary files. It's going to go ahead and download your Minecraft.jar, your LWGL, and all that. And then it should launch up. Yep, here we go. So as you can see, we have Minecraft Forge installed. If you go into the mods, that's all that's installed. It's the coder pack and Forge mod loader. So now if I go ahead and quit this, I can right click on the new instance we've created, go to View Folder, and pull this over to the side. Minimize this and grab the one from Tekkit Lite. Now what I'm going to want to do is go into Minecraft. And basically what we're going to do is we are going to copy everything over. So if I go ahead and delete all this, because quite frankly we don't need it in here. The biggest things that we need to move over are resources. So we're going to go ahead and delete resources, mods, lib, core mods, and config, as well as bin. Because we're going to be moving over bin, config, core mods, lib, mods, and resources. So if I go ahead and delete these and copy these from over here, that's going to put in all of the actual mods and config. So that's one of the most important steps right there. And see, that wasn't so hard, was it? So the next step that we need to do is install our jar mods. So I'm going to go ahead and grab those right from here. Whoops. Okay, so I can grab Optifine, because if you didn't know, Optifine has been removed from the latest version because of permissions. So I want to go ahead and grab Optifine 1.4.6 HD UD5. So I'm going to go ahead and click download. And then I'm also going to get Code Chicken ready, so going into the Tekkit Lite, having a look at the Code Chicken core. It's using 0.7.3 and 1.4.7.0. So I want to grab the 0.7.3 right from here. simply by going to Code Chicken Core and control-clicking Download. Also, what we're going to need is not enough items. So that's pretty easy to get just as well. You want to go into not enough items, install instructions plus download, control-click download, and that's going to download. Optifine should be ready by now, so go ahead and click download, download from their page. Do the same thing with Code Chicken Core, and do the same thing with not enough items. So that was pretty easy. Now all we got to do is open up Multi-MC. Go ahead and resize this window real quickly. Much better. And then go to Edit Mods. Now all we have to do is go to the Core Mods folder and drop in both of my apologies, because both of these are core mods, you actually don't even need to install those now. So if I just go ahead and hit refresh, and then I go to edit mods, you'll see the core mods folder now has everything that needs to be in it. The only thing you need to add now is Optifine to the jar. So if I go ahead and go into the edit mods for Tekkit Lite and drop that right into the jar. Now that that's done, I can close this edit mod window, rebuild my jar, and run the instance. As you can see, 76 mods. 76 mods. That means that you've correctly and successfully ported Tekkit Lite to Multi-MC. Just to demonstrate that everything is indeed functioning properly, I'm going to show you the overview review. Put game mode to survival, allowing cheats on, generating structures, and the seed is TechnicPackMod if you guys want to check out this world for you. Turn a bonus chest on just for the heck of it. And as you can see, we now have a nice little bonus chest with some golden boomerangs in it. And as we look around, you can see that we are definitely running Optifine HD UD5, as well as NEI. So if I go ahead and launch DX Story real quickly, my recording software, you can see up in the corner here the frame rate. Now the frame rate is not going to be great because I'm using about one of the most inefficient screen recording solutions. So when I actually demonstrate the shaders, I'm going to switch over to my direct game capture. But you can get an idea that everything is working. So now, if you go ahead and go over, just minimize this, and now you can save and quit to title. Quit game, and you're all set. Now, the very last step in this is to go to the Glsl shader mod for Optifine. These are modified shaders, and they work really, really well. So basically, I will include all of these links in the description so that you should have no trouble doing this yourself. So now if we scroll down here, you can see that this shader mod goes directly in the jar. So we want to go ahead and go to Edit Mods, Minecraft Jar, drag and drop in this shader mod. Now it's important to note that your Optifine version matches your shader version, otherwise it will not work as it should. Having a look in there, seeing that it does indeed match, you can move on. So go ahead and click close and rebuild your jar. Now that the jar is rebuilt, go ahead and run it, just to make sure that everything still works. And then you can have a look at some of the shader packs. Here's version 10 RC7, so I'm going to go ahead and view that. you can go ahead and grab the shader pack SCUS version 10 RC7 Ultra right from here. And then here in a moment, I'm going to move over to my direct screen capture software for the game so you can see some real performance with the shader mod installed. So if I go ahead and go into Options and Shaders, you can see that we have a new option here. So all we have to do is open the shader packs folder. I have mine in my downloads, so I'm going to go ahead and hit Control-C to copy, Control-V to paste, and boom, now it's in our shaders folder. So if I hit Done, Done, and Single Player, I'm going to switch over to my direct recording software, stop recording my screen, and show you guys some performance. I'll be right back. So to wrap up this video, I wanted to show you guys some of the texture packs I used with these shaders and some bump mapping. So here you can see a bump mapped texture pack and an error with bump mapping if you use an alternative shader pack. And then I'm going to go ahead and switch to default and show you guys how that looks on the alternative shader pack. And then as I switch back to Sonic Ether's Unbelievable shaders, you can see just how awesome the rain looks, as well as the water in the pond. Now once I turn the rain off, you'll get an awesome example of the bump mapping on this texture pack. It's super clean, super crisp, and has a really neat texture to it. And then moving on to Sphax, now you guys can see all of the water, the waving grass, the waving flowers, and some of the performance. So I'm going to go ahead and set it to short and put it on my, seems to be my sweet spot of about 55 frames per second with shaders. And then this is with the Sonic Ether's Unbelievable Shaders RC7, and this is with the vanilla texture pack. And you can see I get a good amount of frame rate response on this. It's performs pretty well, and it's overall a really nice looking texture pack, as well as a shader pack, I mean. And then right here you can see some things with the hand depth. I didn't exactly understand this completely, but basically I guess it just affects how deep your arm goes into the block. Not really sure, to be honest. So you can see this is vanilla, and then this is also vanilla with the shader pack off. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn on the shader pack so you guys can see this is at 1080p. So you can see some of the raw performance with the shaders. And you can see even at 1080p we get a nice look on the shaders. And as I adjust a few settings, especially with cloud shadows, you can see the chest is kind of wigging out there, which is kind of funny. But as we come to the close, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. So remember, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Got any feedback for me? Comments down below. Want to see more? Subscribe. See you guys next time.